Exactly. Karibuni sana. Nilikuwa nimeombea nende hivi na kam. So we are back for the mid-morning show. And this is one of my very, very favorite shows. Okay, I love all the shows for the record. But this is one of my very favorite shows. So, karibuni sana. And I know that you're going to be having an amazing, amazing time. Last week, you guys had a good chat here with your one and only Faith Mwema. And of course, Sylvia Wanja. I was watching from the viewer's perspective, and I really enjoyed. Now, I know that today we're also going to be having an amazing time. If it's now that umefungulia TV, you aren't here for Rausha, I hope that you've had a wonderful time. Right from last week, kutoka tuko hapa for the mid-morning show until today, and I hope that you had a wonderful night. And now, this is where you call in your friends, your family, your neighbors, because today we'll be having an amazing topic, one topic that is life-changing. And once again, if it's your first time joining, my name is Rachel Kahugu, and we'll be here from now until 12 in the 12 noon. 12 inakuanga PM ama AM?
It's PM.
It's PM, so let's just say 12 noon. How have you been?
And I am Faith Mwema. I've been fine. Siji tuanzia wapi? Where should we start? It's a lot. It's a lot.
We've never had a show with you?
Yeah. We've never.
Why?
I don't know.
But niliwahi kuwa producer yako. Leta nini
by the way.
Unataka
let's go on record. She was once my producer on radio.
Yes.
And we had a very nice time. And it taught me one thing. You'll never know where you're starting, but when you get people that will hold your hand, hata kama unaanzia wapi, you climb up the ladder. Bora tu kiburi kwe backbench.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm really proud of you.
Should I say? Handkerchiefs, please. But thank you so much. Okay, now karibu tuanze to change the topic. By the way, we'll come talk about it one day. But you're a guest too. There's something I wanted to ask you, but I'll also ask our guest. Today, we are talking about generally lifestyle, but there's something we've noticed of late on the internet. You're seeing people with
placards.
Yeah, and they're asking for people who want to get into a relationship with them, and people have gone in even to an extreme of kuweka hizo placards, and telling people, please hug me, I'm not okay. You've seen that?
Yes, I have.
So I was just wondering, why is it that people are getting mpaka wanafika hapo to that point?
Yeah.
So this is not for young people, for the record, it's for everyone. And for parents, this would also help because it helps you to know how to bring up your kids, to know how to bring up your teens. Because when mtu anabring you up, it has a huge effect on the decisions they're going to make huko mbele. I can't imagine mtu mwenye amebringiwa up vizuri
end up like that.
But end up mahali unaweka hizo placards. Probably.
There are people who don't start with placards publicly, but you'll see them on their WhatsApps. They've put a suggestive texts like, it's like I'm single, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a man or in a lady. It starts hapo kwa WhatsApp. Before they graduate, if I would call it, to the streets, holding that placard, oh, I'm in need of a relationship. These are the qualifications, 25 years and below. 1 billion, whatever, net worth, sijui. It starts pale kwa WhatsApp. If you are very careful, at a Facebook sometimes, you'd see some suggestive to post and you're like, what is not happening? But if you now get closer and closer, you're like, hey, could I issues?
Mi kwanza hawa watu wenye wanaekanga a list of things that want in a man, a list of things that want in a woman. Do you have those things? Do you have those things?
Publicly kwanza.
Kwanza unazeka publicly.
I know.
Wewe mwenye hizo vitu unataka kwa huyo mtu. Let's start with you. Do you have them? If someone is looking for them, atazipata kwako.
Big Q. It's a big Q.
So today we are having Pastor Alex Maina. He has very many titles. I say that every time we have him on show, and you're very, very honored to have him. He's a psychologist. I am, Karibu nseme a young man, but you're a young man because you deal with very, very many young people and young at heart. Yeah, young at heart, and also young in person. So thank you so much for being with us today, Pastor Alex.
Welcome.
And the topic that we're having today, it was very important to have you on board.
Thank you.
Yes, because we've had you so many times on air, on Rausha, but it's your first time on Lifestyle, isn't it?
I think so.
So when you get
first time.
Okay, now we'll need you to introduce yourself.
I normally come on in the morning.
Yes,
so
very
it's mid-morning. So good.
Okay. So just introduce yourself and then you can start.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the invite and thank you for bringing me to this Lifestyle Thursday. This is my first time, but I really enjoy what you're doing here.
Thank you.
And you're looking young, both of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So my name is Alex Maina. I'm a pastor in Nakuru. And maybe in the interest of this lesson today or show, I'm also now the chief officer for the youth in Nakuru County. So by the grace of God, I'm now leading in youth, sports and talent. So majorly, so this is also our area where we want to help our youth in many, the youth. As much as we talk about skills, we also need to talk about life skills as part of key skills in someone's life. Maybe majorly what we are talking, the lack of it is what we are addressing today. Whereby we find that you may be skilled with all other skills, you're good in your profession, but if you miss on life skills, you may end up doing some funny things on the street. So we are here today to talk to each other and see where we can help someone.
Okay. And you know, life skills, as you've mentioned it, relationship bado ni part here. And I know right now you are married. And I know right now it's December and a lot of young people be traveling to Mashago or to Tao. And the first question they will look at me as Faith Mwema, they'll be like, Faith, ulimaliza shule? You graduated? Now, where is uko wapi?
Umekuja peke yako.
Umekuja peke yako.
Kwanza wanakuonanga alafu anaangalia nyuma yako kama kuna mtu.
Exactly, and then there is that key pressure that they start building because you're like, hey, December or Easter, I don't want to go home like this again, so that they ask me, oh, kwani upate wote?
So how did you? Those are good things.
Yes,
they may be good, but they can be abused. Because also we need the society also to mirror, you know, like you can also use other people as a mirror for your life, whereby you can meet someone in the morning, akwambia hiyo shati yako haijakaa vizuri, and based on the eyes of the other person, you're able to correct yourself. So even the issues concerning life, umeenda college, umeoa, they're also very good if some people may point them to you, but not to a level whereby they start affecting your life. You can use them to mirror your life, but basically you're supposed to be stable, a stable single. Whether you're a kid, whether you're a youth, whether you are, doesn't matter who your age. You need to bring yourself to this place whereby you have a very positive self-image that you're complete single, whether you're married or not, whether you have a job or not, whereby you don't rely on other people for your joy, whereby you go to mashamba and somebody tells you, hey, haujaiolewa, and then it starts affecting your life so much. That means there was a gap in your life, whereby even if you're not married, you know you have a plan for your life. People can remind you something, people can correct you something, but it should not be that extreme that you're not now going home because you're afraid that people will, now they have started affecting your life, your relationship with your parents, your relationship with your brothers and sisters. You should not get to that level. But you're supposed majorly build a very strong self-image, you know, the self-concept, self-image, that you know who you are, you know what you're doing. You are open for advice, you're open to listen to other people's opinions, but you're very complete. You're very complete. Because even if you're married, someone will say, oh, why do you have 2 children? Why don't you have 10? Why do you have 1 wife instead of 2? You know? So you're supposed to really know who you are first, and that's the identity part of it. You know who you are, and you're stable with who you are, you're okay with who you are, then whatever anybody else would say, it may not really mean a lot to you. But you can pick something and correct, you can pick something and distract your life, but it doesn't really mean to hurt you to an extent that it stops you from going to where you're going.
Okay. And you know, you're talking about that, you're supposed to create your identity even before you get married. And I'm thinking about these people who are now doing that in the streets. Would it be that they have an issue with their identity, or what would be the problem? Because if I don't really know, if I know who I am, I have my identity straight up, I don't think I'd be able, or mbona niende kwa street. Hata kama I am like 40 whatever years, and now I'm getting the pressure from other people. As a person who I'm not even in a relationship, live alone in marriage, I'm not even in a relationship. How do I build my identity so strong that sitajipata hapo mahali, I'm not trying to get verification from other people that even if I'm not married, or even if I haven't married yet, bado niko sawa.
Yeah, definitely. If somebody would go to the street, I've seen them on social media. I think atakuwa news. Kuna kitu kama
Atakuwa news. Yeah.
Yeah, but those are few cases. They're not like it's not like something big. But those individuals, I would say, the way you can help those people is maybe to look at their lives. Maybe somebody needs to get close to them. They may be needing beyond what they're asking.
Yeah.
I'm not very sure, but I would say, from where I see it, I think some of them, they need very close relationships. Maybe they're hungry of a relationship from home, from where they live.
Yeah.
They may be passing through some depression or stress that would lead to that, for them to stand on the road. And maybe the first that stood there got married. You know,
It could be
Success stories.
Maybe they are following some success stories.
Yeah.
Because I saw some guy like I am jobless, you know, I am jobless, and they did that and they got a job.
Yeah.
So maybe they are following that trend, whereby maybe there's hope here. And I don't know how you can get married to that kind of a person, you know, because marriage is not something that you just pick on the street.
Yeah.
Like, nimeona jamaa kona mbao amesema I'm 20 years old, I'm 30 years old, I am worth this much, I'm looking for this color. Already, people need to be skilled on what marriage is all about.
Yeah.
It's not really like something that you can just rush quickly on the street and pick someone because they are desperate. We don't marry desperate people. Please don't do.
Yeah.
Don't try to marry somebody who's so desperate. Don't try to marry somebody who's so lonely. Those are issues. They're supposed to deal with that despair and that loneliness fast. Because you want to marry somebody who is whole, kind of people who are stable in life, not somebody who is out there in the street, like anajieka pale, huyo mtu akona emotionally they're not very stable. Those are, you know, akona kitu anapitia, that's what I mean. So before they get married, even if you see they are good for marriage, you have to take them through a process of counseling, a process of mentorship before you say I do.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying, those people, they have, it's more than what we see. It's more than what we see. I would say that it's more than what we see.
Yeah.
And now it brings us to this question. We are born again.
Yes.
And some people would say, mimi niko kwa street kwa sababu in church, nikiambiwa, if I start dating, they'll say I'm sinning.
Yeah.
If I go to my workplace, it's just workplace. So where should people, like young people, now look for these relationships? Ndo mtu asijipate kwamba ameenda huko kwa street now with that placard.
Yeah, sure. If somebody is saying that anaogopa kudate kwa church or something like that, okay, you also need to know the purpose of the church in your life.
Yeah.
Because we have people who have really messed their life because of what they would call a church. You find the church has really affected even their relationship with their parents, their career.
Yeah.
So maybe they didn't really understand what church is all about. Yeah, because the church is not supposed to affect your life. Like you're not doing what you're supposed. You're not pushing your life forward.
Yeah.
Because of church. You're not going for a job. You're not looking for like a job. But you find those people are everywhere. Anasema kwamba because of church, sitaenda hiyo kazi. Kwa sababu of church, sitaendi kazi. I'm not saying kazi in terms of kazi ina fulani. Tasema kwamba nimepata kazi Uganda. So lakini kwa sababu nina hudumu kwa chachi ya Pasa Alex, sitaenda hiyo kazi. Na Alex anilipi, Alex ako tu pale. Pengine mimi ni asha kwa mlango. So people also need to be taught what church is all about in their life. Because the church is supposed to empower you, not to deny you some opportunities, including marriage. So where a church comes in, and someone will think that the church inanizuia niende kazi, church inanizuia ni date, church inanizuia niolewe, when you want to do those things right. But the church is supposed to come in as an empowerment to help you how to date well, to help you how to work well, to help you. It's a balance. But some people may be, the definition of church again, maybe in another program, we need to call some bishops here and try to define for us what is church. Because the church, even by the very first time we find church in the book of Acts, it was more like a solution center. Actually, the guys who are in church, you come with problems. The problems were solved. You see, not that more problems were created. So it was more like a problem. It's a solution. The church basically is supposed to be an empowerment center. At last, you shall receive power. And like you come to this place to be empowered. All power belongs to God. So when you come to God, you're supposed to receive power. And when you say all power, it doesn't say spiritual power. It says all power. So you come to church, you're not supposed to come to church rich and then you become poor. You're supposed to come to church poor and then you become rich.
I've heard that a lot of times.
You're supposed to come to church like if you're not educated and you're missing some level of education. When you come to church, you're supposed to be motivated to go to higher levels of education. It's supposed to be a place of empowerment. But basically some people would see it differently, and that's why maybe people would think that, as you're saying, sitaki kudate kwa sababu niko church. The church is supposed to have programs for the youth. Wakifika age fulani, actually relationships are supposed to be taught from Sunday school on how to not in that deep way, but how to relate maybe with your opposite sex, your age mates, the age higher, the age lower. And when it comes to the youth now, pale serious teachings on relationships are supposed to be brought in, whether people are getting married or not. Serious teachings on marriage. Serious teaching on leadership, serious teaching on how you can move your life ahead, on how you can brand yourself for the marketplace. They're supposed to be brought at the youth level. Whether people are in school, whether they're not in school, those are some of the subjects away from the pulpit now, because the church is not only about the pulpit. Pulpit, waongelesha kuhusu Yesu, that is okay. When we get to those workshops, please, walete, how can you start a business? What is KRA? Those things. But some guys are so blank. I want information. Church. So it's a misunderstanding.
And now on a scale of 1 to 10, is the church doing enough in terms of doing that? Because we look up to you to give us those things. Yes.
Okay. It's so hard to speak of church like one big. It's supposed to be one big body, but it's not that way practically. It's not that way practically. There's a, when you talk, let's say when you talk of schools, you can talk about schools like one big body. When you come to church, ziko tofauti sana. Si unajua kuna watu wanaokotwa chakahora. So you cannot just say church. You have to go now to the individuals. Some what I would say to answer you, some churches are doing very well. Some churches are doing very well. Others are doing not very well.
So we need to pull up ourselves.
Kuna zingine ambazo, and maybe for those who are listening to us, they need to, even the clergy, wanafaa waangalie ni program gani wako nazo za pengine kwa the youth. That's where population iko pale. Actually, that's the future. This is actually even the future pastors are in the youth, the future fathers, the future mothers, the future business people, and we need to really look for ways of empowering them and strengthening them, so that in the next 10-20 years we'll have a very strong leadership at all levels, family, business, political, everywhere.
Amazing. And I know that you're going for a break, but let me ask this question after tunakuja kujibu, because we need to go for, we need to see the vox pops, za watu, and hear what you have to say about those people who are going in the streets and putting out their thoughts and their minds in it, because we just say, mi nataka it's different na vile, or it's quite the same. Ni vile sasa wajenda na speaker kuambia. I feel like it's the same thing. Vile nezenda na speaker kwa streets and I'm there saying what I want, but how wameamua kutumia in writing. So you need to know what you guys think about the same. But also you've mentioned about kufunza watu, like the part that the church has to play in raising the kids from Sunday school to youths to kila mtu. But sasa, there's a part that the parents have to play, right? And we, from a very young age. But sasa to realize that parents, they have a problem with bringing up this topic kwa watoto wao. It's very easy for a parent to talk about finances with the kids. It's very easy to talk about usiibe, it's wrong. But when it comes to relationships, it's like hapo ndio they draw the line. So as a parent, and as a man of God and as a psychologist, how would you tell the parents, or what would you tell the parents about raising kids in a way that hawatafika mahali they're now feeling like they're desperate for a relationship, or they're feeling like they're now losing their identity just because they want to be in a relationship with someone.
Maybe what I would have said for parents, number one, I would defend parents in a big way.
You would?
Yes. The way I would defend the pastors and everyone, because number one, as a parent, you can only give what you have. You know, sometimes again we will talk about parents, we are talking about churches. Every case is an individual case, even at the family level, is an individual case, whereby you cannot, as a parent, me being a father, I can only give what I have. So what I was not given, unless I see the need and I go for it, so that I can have it for me to give it. So unakuta wazazi wengine wengi, based on our culture, especially based on our culture, and especially the church culture, and also maybe our traditions, kuna topic zingine aziongeleagwi culturally.
Yeah.
So, but now that's the demand now. We are actually we are making a demand to those parents. Wapeana hiyo topic yenye hana yeye, actually hata hakupewa yeye, alijitafutia njia maishani. Maybe we need to look at how also we can empower the parent, rather than how before we crucify the parents. Because actually parents are being crucified for no reason at all sometimes.
It's true.
Yeah. Because you're crucifying somebody who has no idea. Actually, yeye alidhani amefanya kile aliona. Sindio? Vile alilelewa, because you become your kind. You are the image of your parents, your image of your community, your society. You are that image. So in that community, hakukuwa na hiyo vitu, whatever. Even not necessarily on things to do with relationships. Many things are not even found in them. Some parents maybe hawakuingia kwa biashara, so hawajui biashara ni kitu mzuri, so hawezi push mtoto wake kwa biashara. Anajua pengine kukuwa daktari ndio kitu mzuri, so that's what they have, so that's what they give. Nakuta wanaweka watoto kwa kona fulani. Before you blame them, maybe you need to look at how empowered also are the parents. And I think that's the best way to look at the whole picture, so that we can come with solutions. Because sometimes you blame people and they even become worse. So again, we go back to the society, we go back to leadership, whereby they can also look for ways of empowering the parents. You know, we go to hospitals when you have these clinics za kuongelesha wazazi. Maybe they can also push some other topics there to empower these parents. Huyu mtoto unazaa, siku moja atakuwa 10 years, siku moja atakuwa 16 years. Ndio mzazi pengine kuna kitu hana. You know, this young lady, maybe think of a teenage mother. Think of we're looking at the worst case. Think of this teenage mother who has no empowerment at all. Ako class 8, amemaliza class 8. It's not a good thing, God forbid. But nakuta amepata mtoi. Hajakuwa empowered. Maybe I made a things to do with how to give birth and all that have been taken care of. But then there are other angles, even of raising the kid. From when the kid is young to when the kid will be an adult. And eventually maybe she becomes a single mother. So no other empowerment except whatever she got from class 1 to class 8. And whatever anapokea from society, maybe hata si wa church. So
very little
sasa mtoto wake sasa ni teenager. Sio nyumba itakuwa na mess. Do you blame the parent?
No, you won't.
No.
Okay, now let's take a very short break and then we'll be coming right back. We'll be coming with the Vox Pops as we talk about that. Sasa nimefunguka macho. I think I'm now getting to know why some people are raised the way they are. We don't blame the parents.
Don't blame anybody.
Sure. Considering even the ones that are carrying placards are millennials, and you look at the parents who are millennials, you are aina gani?
Let's just take a very short break, then we'll be coming right back.
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
Mulo wetu is a true definition of cooking is an art, and here we introduce creativity in meal preparation. And this festive season, we have new and easy recipes that you can try with your family ukiwa pale nyumbani. So tune in every Thursday from 7:30 to 8 in the PM ndani ya kipindi cha Mulo wetu on MBCI TV. from me and my team, we want to wish you a happy festive season.
We believe in the extraordinary potential of every child. That is why at Greengate Academy, our aim is to equip and transform learners. Our mission is to provide high-quality education in a conducive Christian environment.
Jesus in the heart. Jesus in the heart. Jesus in the heart.
We have embraced the competency-based curriculum and have collaborated with our dedicated team of experienced educators to mine your child's potential by imparting them with relevant skills. We have incorporated a special needs program that is tailored to ensure continuous improvement for your child. Here, we encourage creativity by engaging them in co-curriculum activities like sports, games, and maximizing on digital literacy through innovation. We are keen on your child's health, thus providing nutritious meals. Transport-wise, we've got you covered. Discover the unlimited opportunities awaiting your child today. Contact us on 0702 730 987 or email us on greengateschools@gmail.com. Enroll your child today and let their journey of a lifetime begin. Greengate Academy, raising the standard.
At the pinnacle of education is High Peak Schools, a reputable institution for anyone looking to unlock their child's full potential. From early childhood education to our junior school, our experienced educators impact students with relevant knowledge and skills for them to soar high. From well-equipped classes to modern laboratories, peaceful dormitories, computer room, and a music room. Students partake in co-curricular activities like swimming, skating, and many more. Our nutritious diets are sourced from our school farms, and not forgetting purified water that is safe for consumption. We have a fleet of buses that are accessible to our students for comfortable transportation to and from school. To enroll your child, contact us through 0728 040 883. High Peak Schools, quest for excellence.
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
Hayo mambo ya kutafuta mke na kupata mwenza wako wa maisha, jambo la kwanza tunajua mke mwema hutoka kwa Mungu. Kwa hivyo pasina kuhusisha Mungu katika doa haiwezi kasimama. Kitu cha muhimu wakati unahitaji kuanza doa, lazima upate mashauri yanayofaa na uombe vya kutosha, halafu wewe ni msha Mungu ili Mungu aweze kukupatia yule ambaye anaona atastahili ama atakufaa katika maisha.
Sasa unaweza ukasemaje kuhusiana na wale ambao wanawekanga kwa mabango ya kwamba wanajitangaza kwamba wako single na wanatafuta mtu?
Mungu njia yake ya pekee ya doa, Biblia inasema alimuumbia Adamu akatoa ubavu katika mwili wake ili aweze kumtengenezea mke. Wale ambao wanaenda katika mitandao na kusema ningetaka mtu ambaye akona mali ama mtu ambaye akona hiki ama kile, hiyo sio njia hasa ambayo inafaa. Wao huwa wenyewe wanajitangaza na njia hiyo Mungu hausiki na wako katika makosa. Kwa hivyo wanahitaji kurudi katika neno ili wapate ushauri unaofaa.
Fadhali kuanzia chini. Huyo mwenye mnalala naye mtafute naye hapo. Mwanzie chini mkipanda. Mwenye akona chini una vitu achana na huyo juu.
Kwanza unafikiri ni sawa mtu kujitangaza kwamba ako single?
Hapana. Sio vizuri. Sio vizuri jitangaze. Tabia zako tu zitaonyesha tu. Kujitangaza mimi sio ni kuwa vizuri. Kujitangaza uko single sio vizuri.
Ni njia gani mtu anapaswa kuchukua ili kuhakikisha kwamba anapata mchumba?
Kwa njia ya kupata mchumba mzuri, sio uko kwa street sana. So unajua watu wengi mmesoma na wao, mmelelewa pamoja. Kama sisi watu hapa free area tumezaliwa hapa, tumelelewa hapa. So unajua tu ule mtoto wa fulani ndio amemaliza college ndio ako hivi na hivi. So wewe mwenyewe utajienda tu mtafute wewe mwenyewe. Hivyo tu.
Nile huwa natafuta ni kama mtambao natafuta za bure yenye hujacholea jasho. Hadi maoni yangu. Alafu sababu mimi naamini kama umeokoka, unasema utafuta mtu ambaye maybe mnaweza kuna naye maisha mtoka chini na yeye. Usitafute mtu ambaye sababu huwezi jua hiyo pesa mtu ametoka wapi. Maybe ameingia kwa the worshiper, unaona. Baadaye unataka kuolewa na mtu akona pesa, unaweza kuwa na shida, unaona. Sababu uje pesa zimetoka wapi. Leo utafuta ule mtu ambaye unajua kitu anafanya amaanza maisha wapi.
Ni vizuri kujitangaza, lakini hao milionea hata wao walianza chini wakaenda juu wakipata pesa. Sasa hata huyu mwenye uko na yeye unaweza kuwa chini muende mkipata mpaka apate hiyo 30 million. Lakini kusema uko single ni sawa.
Kujitangaza ukibeba mabango maandika mtu apita hapa akisema amebeba bango kusema niko single. Wewe unaona ni sawa kwako?
Hapana, sio sawa. Mimi sioni ikiwa sawa. Juu utaonekana kama wewe uko biashara. Ni sawa kusema uko single, lakini si kuweka mavipango. Unaenda ukisema uko single, sio vizuri.
Wewe kwako unafikiri ni sawa kwanza kwa mtu kubeba mabango kujitangaza kwamba ako single?
Italingana na situation yenye mtu wako, sababu unaweza kuta mwingine maybe mzee wake alikufa na maybe ameteseka kulea hawa watoto na anaona akikaa kwa nyumba haonekani. Na pia kwa njia nyingine ukiwa Mkristo si vizuri. We goja Mungu, naomba Mungu na Mungu atakuletea mzee wako hata kanisani.
Sawa. Labda tu utaanza tu tueleze kubeba tu bango tu, mtu kubeba tu bango tu hivi. Do you think it's right kutangaza kuwa ako single?
Ndio nasema mtu akibeba bango unatafuta mtu ako na do, hiyo ni business unafanya. Like hapo hakuna mapenzi. So hiyo do zikienda ziishe, hiyo mapenzi itaisha, utafute mtu mwenye ako na do tena. So like wewe tu kaa chini, wewe tu utapata mtu wako tu atajileta venye tu huko. Then huwezi kuwa una do, una job, unakaa tu hivi na unataka mtu wako na do. Hiyo haiwezi.
All right, we are back and hiyo ndio maoni. Sasa mwenye amesema ni sawa. Ukitaka kusema uko single
hata amesema it depends na situation yenye mtu wako. You know,
I'm like really depend na situation.
Exactly.
Does it really depend? Does it kama unaweza kukuta niko mahali in a situation, whatever situation it could be, alafu Pastor Alex tukipatana nikuelezee mbona niko na mabango hivi, uniambie okay basi ni sawa, continue.
At their situations.
But what I'm saying is we need to get people who can reach to those people and help them. And before they get there, as you have said, hiyo hizi kuwa mwanzo wa kujitangaza. Nakuta mtu mwingine pia ameanza kujitangaza maybe negatively, like mtu kwa market, like so desperate. So if we had people who are well empowered to reach to those people, maybe they are friends, alafu waongeleshe kidogo, maybe giving these people some hope, because some people are acting out of lose hope. They have lost hope in life based on many other factors. But for marriage, that is not the way to go. Actually, because we are here talking about you are talking about permanent relationship. That's not how you look for a married partner. There's a lot of work that is supposed to be done before you get to be married or even to start a relationship with somebody. Because right now, if you have a placard at Nimeshika Kenyatta Avenue, so this person is approaching me. Na ninakaa kama nitamkubali tu. Actually, based on what I've already said yes is for you to come. Yes is already given. So because before you say yes to somebody, lazima kuwe na some little bit of their history. There's a journey before you get to that place ya kusema kwamba let's get married or let's start the process. Lazima ikuwe kuna kasafari fulani. You need to know them. You need to know their family. Basically, you know the old time thing. It still works. Yeah? We need to know where these people came from, how they were raised up, their kind of family they come from, their beliefs. Their age. You don't even know their age, you know, you need to know their skills, their life experiences, because I wish we would give marriage or relationships more time in terms of training, and we talk about it more, because at the end of the day, in this life, you'll be dealing with leadership, relationships, and finances. In this life, those will be very key things in your individual life processes. You have to be very good in leadership, whether be it in personal or whatever. Then you have to be very good in finances. Pesa itatoka wapi, kazi utafanya wapi. So, and then you also need to be very good in relationships. So these 3 topics, kama zinaweza funzwa mapema pale wazazi kwanza wafunzwe ndio wafunze wale wengine, ndio wafunze watoto. Hiyo part sana by the way. And I'll say, as we were talking about, churches should come up with programs, even for parents. If parents, after the pulpit, we get some workshop somewhere, and we talk to parents on how to do maybe parenting, because even some parents are stuck. They don't know. In the other parent, mwingine amesema kwamba now I have a stranger. I thought my daughter was a friend. I thought my son was a friend. Even the other parent, amekuwa stranger. Amekuta after a while. These people, they think that marriage is the answer. Akinikiolewa, natafuta ujamaa. How many people have we wedded on the altar, and then they just discovered this is not what they were thinking. It's so different. It's so different. Kwa sasa nimebakisha tu kuolewa. Sasa nikiolewa, life inaendelea vizuri, then naolewa, alafu then nakuta the expectations they had,
it's totally different.
Anakuta kwa ground, si kwa ground, si kwa every ground, kwa ground hiyo ya kwake.
Kwa ground mambo ni different.
Kwa ground yake. So kuna kazi ya kufanya kwa ground yake. Ndio maana amekuta mambo ni.
Na hizo kazi ni gani? Hizo kazi ni gani before we even stand na hizo placards? Or even just get the desire to now, I want to get into a relationship, then now get married. What are some of the things zenye natakana kukuwa sure that I've done this, I've done that, now I'm ready for a relationship or marriage?
Yeah, maybe it definitely goes back to you being very well empowered and very well raised, not necessarily by parents, by whatever society that you're in, whatever community that you're in, you've been raised for marriage. Like you've been raised for marriage.
Okay, explain.
Like you have had these trainings ambazo zimekufanya ukue. Basically, marriage is for husbands and wives, not for boys and girls. So there has to be a way this boy was trained on who is a husband. There has to be a way this girl was trained on who to be a wife. So if that training never happens, and sometimes it never happens, so the guy we get into the marriage, into the home, is the boy and the girl, and that will never work. It has to be a husband, and husband and wife majorly starts from responsibilities. There's a maturity of understanding your responsibilities in this place. You're the husband, you're the visionary. You have to give direction. You have to, lazima waambie watu wa hiyo family form ni gani.
It has to be you.
So if this boy has not been empowered in matters leading, so he's still a boy coming to something that he's not able to. Gari hainaga shida, lakini unapata gari ikapata accident. Gari inapata accident major kwa sababu ya pengine driver hakufunzwa driving. So hii kitu inaitwa marriage iko na shule yake. Na hii shule is not a university, it's not a high school, it's not a college. Majorly, the culture automatically becomes your school. So if the culture is not right, if you are raised in a broken home and you don't know anything else, chances of you breaking your family will be very high. If you are raised by violent parents, chances of you becoming violent when you're in marriage will be very high. If you are raised in a family whereby wanapendaga firstborn na wanachukia wengine wote, hata unaweza jikuta in the same mess. Ndio unasema huyo ndiye ameitwa baba yangu, yeye ndiye mama yangu. You may find yourself in the same mess. So major one is a wide thing, but we need pastors, we need leaders to be empowered on how to raise people for marriage. The way like now we are empowering young people for the work industry. Empowering people for jobs. Ndio tunawapea skills on how to do business, on how to to become better in their profession. The same way, well knowing that at the end of the day, Kahugu atakuwa wife ya mtu fulani. The people around them, not necessarily maybe the parents never did it. Anybody was an opportunity to come across a young person, try to put in some kind lessons. Of some lessons. Yeah, some lessons. Even a teacher of biology anaweza kuja anaweza ongezea 2 sentences kwa form 1.
So if you have the chance, build somebody. Build somebody.
You
know, you've said
because
something no umesema
we're in a crisis.
You've said something umesema casually, but that gari inaweza kuwa ni, it's a very good car.
New, brand new. By the way, that is actually, marriage is brand new. Marriage is excellent. The engine is okay. Everything is okay. But now you have to bring 2 people in who are supposed to be co-drivers. Ni kama safari gari, ama co-pilots, kama plane. Kuna yule captain na co-captain. Sasa huyu co-captain, imagine hajai kanyanga a vision school.
Disaster.
Hiyo ndege sijui kama itatoka airport kwa sababu and that's why and then we also talk about this complete thing instead of talking about the captain. Watakuwa ni kitu mzuri, ndoa ni mzuri, ndoa ni ya Mungu, mke mwema anatoka kwa Bwana. You know, tunaekelea Bwana hizo vitu zote. Alafu jamaa mmoja tunaingiza hapo hajaenda driving school. So and majorly even in our culture we had these driving schools out here that kina shosho wageita wale wasichana wa hiyo area ama wale wa familia yake na wageketi na wao. Since kutoka siku ile walifanyika adolescence, ndio hata kabla, but even before they would sit with those girls alafu wanawaongelesha about how to become a wife. Ndio the gukas do the same. Anaketi na vijana alafu anaambia mzee kuaga hivi. I think we need to bring that one we will not call gukas again and shows again because the cultures are different, things have changed, but we still have an opportunity to do that whereby si pasi yaite teenagers aongereshe kidogo. I think that was I think at a chief ama
so it boils down to
anybody who is able to bring some mentorship because so if you are raising a generation that is not mentored, they may have everything else, and if you lose it in marriage, in family, you have a broken life.
It's true.
Kama uko na uchungu pale home, the home is everything. Home is everything. And then we don't want guys who are not getting married. Then we find then there will be problems in the future.
True. There is something that someone has said and it has got me thinking. Amesema ati labda mtu ako kwa nyumba haonekani. And that is the reason why wengine they get very desperate. They get to, give out, hizo boundaries zao. Nilikuwa nimesema I want a person who looks like this, nimemkosa, so let me just go to the streets. Ni nini Pastor Alex is making people not get seen, especially for people who are in church? I would say that because I have friends wenye wanasema faith mema mimi na riba saka, lakini I'm not being seen by everybody. I'm not sinning, but I'm not being seen.
By the way, for you to be seen, you have to be visible. Like you cannot be in a dark house and then you expect us to see you, anybody to see you. Say to kazima light hapa, definitely you not tell who is where. Because abadigiza. So I think they have a misunderstanding of being seen. Being seen means nikutokelezea. Nikutokelezea.
What do you mean?
You cannot. I'm saying you cannot just hide yourself. You cannot be in isolation or just with one kind. Some people. Do you know? Some people have changed occasions and they got married. Do you know that?
Right.
Yeah. Some people, because some people have a long perception, thinking that all that you need in life is in this room. Number one, you are wrong. The life was never like that. All that I need in life is in Nakuru. Okay.
Kuna shida mahali.
Kuna kashida mahali.
Yeah.
And when you come to this room, let's say this is our church here, and then somebody says, all that I have in life is here.
Here.
That may not be very true.
Yeah, true.
That may be very true. So we also need to go beyond. I'm not saying that you leave the church and go to the guys who are not your kind, like things people who are messing their lives around. I'm saying we don't even have one church. We have many churches.
Yeah.
Go to these youth meetings, interact with people, talk.
True. Go for Kesha.
Go. Maybe Kesha is hard to get.
Because
go for the birthday parties.
So in short, we have just put ourselves kwa hii kakunya, just being spiritual, so ni church.
And then
to Friday.
Some people have fear holding them back. Alafu wanafunika hiyo fear na church. Wanafunika hiyo fear na, but definitely there's some fear holding them back. They're not courageous enough maybe to come out. They're afraid of something. Maybe they're afraid of whatever they saw concerning marriage is not what they would have wanted. So they have all this fear, and then they bring to God, and the God they come to is prayer. But then even Apostle the other day told us that prayer is a means to an end. It's not an end by itself. So even when it comes to marriage, prayer is not an end by itself. It's a means to a certain end. Ukiomba, then you're supposed to, there are some other things that you're supposed to do in terms of you engaging the other people, going to, ukisikia kuna watu wameenda mahali fulani, wameenda kuwatch football, ataenda watch your football, network. I think that network. I don't only network with your kind, you know. And you may find the right person is not necessarily in your room.
True.
The right person is necessarily in your room. So, and also in some other areas, some people are also looking for a person in an area where they already judged. You know, and maybe majorly also some people in church are facing that kind of problem. Because sometimes in our Christian culture, tunaweza kuwa si tunawajaji lakini kuna vile hatuwataki. Let's say, for example, just to be blunt, let's say that we have single ladies with this lady with 3 kids. In our church society, if they are not careful, if they don't open their eyes wide, we have already kind of, I don't know, but there's something
like embraced, but
embraced from afar,
distance.
from a distance. So if you're waiting for us now to marry you,
that could be a problem.
And we already have said some few things, like here and there. So there's a way you need to look beyond your. Well, marriage is something that you need to look with open eyes. Open eyes. Then some past experiences may also be hindering some people from getting into new relationships or coming out fully. Maybe they were hurt in the past. So sasa nikitokea tena, sasa nikisema ndio kwa huyu, pengine nitaumizwa tena. Kuna mambo kama hiyo. Maybe hiyo ingine ni expectations kama hizo, wasema eti they want a billionaire. You're out of your mind already, like that's not like that.
That's the word.
I want a billionaire. I want light colored. I want this shape. Is it shape or figure? All these things. All these things zinaonyesha lack of empowerment. Lack of empowerment. You're supposed to be well empowered enough, knowing that ukipata kahugu akiwa his size. If size is what you're looking for and you get the right one, you get even chances of this changing in the next 9 months and 20 minutes.
Like this. Very fast.
Very fast. She gets a kid and things change. So you don't really get married to the image or you get married to the person. I'm not saying that you ignore the image or the figure, but you need to know beyond that. That people are bound to change. People are still growing. People are still becoming smaller or bigger or whatever. So empowerment ndio kila kitu.
So it boils down to personal empowerment. Being empowered, because I know as we're talking about it, kuna pia boundaries, and I know that is where sometimes it's like a thin line that people don't get to really understand, because unapata mtu anasema mimi I'm getting married so that after I get married life is maisha yangu imefika sasa where I wanted. But hakukua, when they were looking for these people, there were no boundaries. So it was like, me, I'm just looking for you because you have money. But boundaries zingine, this person is crossing and they're like,
You have money, yes, but
Okay, you don't get married to somebody for a financial solution. But majorly, in a society today, again, because of what has been given to us through media, is that especially the soap operas, you know those.
You have
those
the standard already.
Okay, these guys, you have already set a standard. If you get married to a rich person, and if that is the only training we are getting, these people don't even work. You find them. They wako swimming, kesho kwa safari, flying. If that is your mindset, then you find you'll be so discouraged that you get married. Because now you come to the real life. Before you get married, kuna watu wakomitwa na kusaidia. Maybe jamaa alijipush akatafuta karejirofa kakubeba ama pete ikaletwa na drone, you know. That has nothing to do with your life. Life ni ile sasa mkiingia kwa hiyo keja. Mkiingia kwa hiyo nyumba sasa, now that is life. No, actually some people will see that person as a different person because you've never seen them in their real in the real self, away from all these other areas. You see them in hotels, you see them with their family, you see them with their friends. Now Muko wawili. So you have not done your homework very well. Unaweza kuwa shocked the very first day that you get. We have had some guys who go to honeymoon, they don't come back together.
Sure.
And don't blame the devil, don't blame the honeymoon, blame the preparation. Blame the preparation. So people need to be very well prepared. And you know, and we also have very good examples anyway. You know, everything is not like that bad. We have some people who we can look at in this life, even people in your families, even the families of the viewer. There are always those good examples, and they are more than the bad one, by the way. Everyone is divorcing. Everyone. Give us numbers. Give us numbers, lady. Give us numbers.
Specifics.
Tupatie kwa estate yenu. Unakuta anasema okay, kumbe hakuna. It's not really like that. Like that. So we also have the Bible says that wisdom is on the streets. So there has to be a family within your relatives or within your friends that you can really learn from. And those are the people that are supposed to give you mentorship onto marriage. And we find those people, they were well prepared before they got married. Or even after they got married, they discovered their gaps. Wakaanza kujiprepare. What is it to be a wife? What is it to be a husband? What is it to be, you know, a leader? You know, you get how do you parent? How do you raise a kid? All that. And again, this generation,
Gen Z, Gen X,
Millennial, Gen Z, all those wonderful names. But you know, this generation is so blessed than any other generation, I think, from Adam. Because of this generation, if you want to empower yourself alone today, through the internet, you can. You can. And it's the high time that we see what God has given to us. Again, you know, some churches, they don't believe in your story. Again, is the problem of empowerment. Because you have to go back to the internet again and you can empower yourself. People have gone to colleges on their own. People have become professions on their own. People have gotten skills on how to do cakes. I saw you're doing cakes today. Some of these people are doing cakes. Ask them how they got to do better cakes.
Imagine
YouTube.
Self-taught.
So the same thing. You can also do it for yourself. You want to get married. There are all these guys who are training people on how to be a good spouse and all that. And give yourself 2 hours every day, listen to the right content, and you'll really empower yourself. Na utakuta hautaenda na hiyo bango kwa street, na utaolewa.
And Pasi, you know, there's something that you said. I know we don't have so much time left, but tutafanya vibaya if we don't mention these. There's in a certain session, you said about how to build yourself wholly, even as a single person. And you talked about mental transformation. Would you just mention that for us?
Yeah, actually, what we were saying in that particular session is that you need to be whole. You need to okay, you may not get 100%, but at least you get 99? Above average. Get above average in every area of your life. You try to get above average. You sit with yourself. Like you need, for you to be whole, for relationships, you have to be good. Definitely, you need to we advocate for people to have a career or something they are doing in life. Huwezi kuwa tu hivyo tu eti
niko tu
Nafanyanga nini?
niko tu sikue tu tafuta something that you're doing in life. If there's a possibility for that, please get that one. That one will help you. Maybe like you're financially, a little bit economically, you are economically empowered, or you have a good idea, some practical thing. Si ile tu nagoja bwana, sio hiyo. Yani that's a very good scripture that has been so misused. Them that wait upon the Lord is a good scripture, but then sometimes watu wametumia ku excuse laziness. Akotu kwa kitanda.
Unangoja bwana.
Them that wait upon the Lord they shall mount. Where's mount kwa nyumba, una mount kwa nje. So that one, so empower yourself that way. But then also like make sure that you're well skilled, like you're increasing in your wisdom every day, especially in on how even to manage yourself, managing your emotions, because that one is very key.
True.
That's very key on how emotions are managed. What is in your mind? What is in we have the soul. You know the baby, even the baby says, "He that wins the soul is wise." So you need to work on your soul. Your soul has your mind, your will, and your emotions. So you need to empower your minds with information, with knowledge actually. Get as much knowledge as you can. Because when you have better knowledge in your mind, you can also see how you need to emotional intelligence. You can be intelligent in how you manage your emotions. Because at the end of the day, that actually has been the greatest distractor of marriages. Where emotions are not well managed, they were not discovered before you got married. Kutoka jamaa, akikasirika na kulaga mlango. So we had a case yesterday. You saw it should be somewhere in Nandi, where this girl gets married to this gentleman na kona watoto wawili. So then this guy apendi hao watoto wawili. I think that huyo madam,
there was a problem.
Kuna maybe wale walikuwa karibu na yako kumsaidia kufanya good research on this gentleman, kwa sababu hakuwachukia I believe saa hiyo, lakini chuki yake ilikuwa extreme, yani ile extreme kwamba anawanunulia huyu wake nguo hao wengine. What are you doing in that marriage? Like,
what are you still doing
there? And you see the results now. The kids were. The guy killed the kids, all that. So emotional intelligence. So make sure that you are whole. Like you put yourself in a mirror. You look at all areas of your life. How do you think about men? How do you think about women? How do you think about marriage? You try to correct those cultural things that or how your life nurtured you. You try to collect them to be on the right track. You empower yourself with knowledge. You empower yourself in emotional intelligence. You deal with your past wounds. That's how you deal with the emotional intelligence. Well-being. Kama ulikuwa your emotions are as a result of something in the past. Always something in the past. Always you try to deal with the emotional wounds, emotional past relationships. You try to work on yourself wholly. If you get above average, then you can look for another one who is above average, and then you keep on working on it together. It's not that you stop growing. You always grow even when you're married. You keep on growing, keep on improving yourself. That's what I would say.
So it's work in progress.
It's always work in progress. But it has to be intentional. You see, go to it has to be intentional. Like even being a father, I have to. It's only maybe I cannot say it here now, but I have to know within myself I'm still working on this area of my life, and I'm working on it seriously. Still to joke, because if I don't work on it, it may destroy my family, it may destroy my children, it may destroy my marriage. Everyone needs to look at what area you're working on. Even the young people now, you look at yourself and reach out. Also, we say reach out to call for help. Call for help. Especially in our day and time, you may have no one to call at home. You may have no one to call in your community, but there's always somebody you can reach to. Please call for help. Call for help.
Wow. Thank you.
I love it.
It has been a very, very great discussion, and maybe I've learned a lot. every time we have a session, huwa ninajambia ningekuja tu na notebook. Because as much as we are the ones on this set, we are really learning a lot. Ni kama hata sasa sisi at some point ndo tutakuwa tunawaza nyinyi learn lini mtugawie notes because we've really learned, especially as the young people, and I feel like it's in a cut across to the parents, to the church, to the young people, to people who are already married, and to the people who are looking forward to getting married. And I love what you've said, that even at mahali uko sahi, you're still working on yourself.
Yes, sure.
Because it's work in progress. Sometimes tu feeling ni kama sisi tumefika.
And I guess that is the reason why.
You kufika is really killing a lot of things.
Exactly. Yeah.
You kufika, never think that you are the best, like in whatever area. Never bring yourself that mimi najua. Najua nimefika.
Yeah.
Everyone, hakuna mtu amefika anyway.
Yeah.
So everyone is working on something.
Yeah.
So my call is every pastor should work on some area on how God has given me all these young people. How can I help them better? How can I help them better? So and then you acknowledge that there's a lot I don't know. So you reach out for this book, for that book, for that teaching, so that you can also pour out the same to the young people that you are raising. The same for the parents. The same for everyone who is in leadership. And if you collectively do that, we'll have a better society in the future.
Okay. Tell us about your books. You're also an author.
Oh yes, sorry.
There's one that I really love, I must say, that's about marriage.
Oh, about marriage.
Yes.
Good.
Forgiveness and thinking about
why
it.
should I forgive? Let me say this on record. That book, by the way, it helped me forgive somebody that had said, "Wait, sit over here until forever."
Actually,
so that book,
you know, God is so gracious. God is so gracious that I was able to do those, especially those two books. Actually, I have 3 books that I've did that you know, the feedback is too good. Like that one on marriage, marriage, moving from pain to purpose. Because I also believe, and it's not that complicated. It's a simple book. It's a simple book whereby we build marriage according to the author of marriage, who happens to be God. God alisema kwamba marriage is built through wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We in a culture that believes marriage is built through money, work, you know, and all that. Those are very good, but they're never pillars of marriage. The knowledge that God gives us for marriage is what He said in Genesis chapter 2, that you have to leave some things for you to have a strong marriage. You have to be one. You have to cleave to your spouse for you to be strong in marriage. You have to be one. You have to be, the two shall become one. And then there's supposed to be a very good, safe environment at home where there's no shame, where everybody can grow. You can just grow, you know. Ni kama shamba iko na rotuba mzuri, you know.
Just thrive well.
Make sure that at home is a safe, we create a safe place, a safe space at home. But nobody feels threatened, nobody feels intimidated. Every mess is corrected as a mess. You don't correct the person, you correct the mess. You don't correct the person. So those kind of small things. Then the one on forgiveness, well, that's a good one. Because actually, unforgiveness is killing a lot of people. Some people are so angry today, and the challenge is that some of them don't even know. They don't even know that whatever they are carrying in their hearts because of somebody who hurt them before is actually destroying their present relationships. Maybe that's why they talk the way they do. That's why they react the way they do. So unforgiveness is another area, because unforgiveness basically is for you. It's never for it's not for God.
It's for you.
It's not even for the other person. It is for you. So those books are available here at our bookshop, Upper Kingdom Seekers. So you just read them, and not only my books. Books are there outside there. You know, there's very good books in the market. There are very good books online that you can read and empower yourself. I also believe, even right now I'm reading about 3 books. One on how to be a man. You know?
Wow. Imagine.
Somebody sent me that book from the US. You know, I really follow that book. I need this book on how to be a man. You know, I want to learn more on how to be a man. I'm also reading another one by John Maxwell on leadership. I'm reading another one on TED Talks on how to do good in public speaking. Those are the books I'm reading now.
So if anyone wants to maybe contact you, get to your any questions, do you have a number?
Yes, I have a number. My number is always, I have that one number, 0721 875781. 0721 875781. Yes.
Atiwaambie tena?
0721 87 57 81.
Now you've given you the number.
You can just text me, you can WhatsApp me. Immediately we do good on WhatsApp. But yesterday was my wife's birthday. Wow. 12th?
For real?
Yes.
Happy belated birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to her again. And on the 11th was my birthday. And then I got this text, this message from a gentleman who says that, Alex, you talked to me once, and I was just about to commit suicide. Wow. Happy birthday, and may you live long.
Amen. You know? Imagine that's how people get blessed.
That's why,
I know.
Yeah, reach out. Even if you're on the verge of committing suicide, that's what I'm saying. Reach out. Just, there's always somebody to call, not necessarily me. There's somebody can call you, somebody can call you. And then those people who feel that they have something to give to the society, they need to be available. That you can give somebody who you don't know, not your relative, not your friend, a lot of time and listen to them. Some people just need somebody to listen to them. They talk, and then you give a few solutions, and then you find life was not that hard. Yeah, God cannot bring us here to die. Yeah, there's hope for every one of us. Let's keep on working hard. Let's connect. And life is good.
Yes.
I love it.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Welcome.
We'd really love for us to continue this discussion, but time. So we'll just end it at that. I know that you've gotten what you needed to get today. I hope that umekuwa na book yako and a pen and you've gotten your notes very well. So there's the number on the screen. So if you need to reach out, just drop a text on WhatsApp. Ama the normal message na najua ataweza ku get back to you. Thank you so much for you for tuning in, and mimi nimelan face.
What do I say? But it's bado tu akili na
bado na digest.
Na digest.
Okay, let's get to the chicken style. Now we're getting to chicken style. Alafu we'll be winding up. Once again, thank you so much for joining. So chatuingie ndani ya chicken style.
Ladies' flat shoes is a broad category of women's footwear that includes a variety of styles. Flat shoes typically have a low or no heel, making them comfortable and suitable for everyday wear. When looking for ladies' flat shoes, consider factors like material, comfort, style, and occasion. You can find these shoes in a wide range of colors, patterns, and materials to match your personal style and needs. Here are some common types of ladies' flat shoes. Number 1, ankle strap flat shoes. They are a stylish and comfortable type of women's footwear that features a strap that wraps around the ankle. These straps can be adjustable with buckles, Velcro, or other fasteners. The ankle strap not only adds a fashionable element but also provides additional support and ensures that the shoe stays in place during wear. Number 2, canvas shoes. They are a type of footwear that features uppers made from canvas fabric, a durable and breathable material. Canvas shoes are a popular choice for everyday wear and come in various styles. Canvas shoes are a staple in many people's wardrobes, especially during the warmer months, but they can be worn year-round depending on the climate. Number 3, Dorsey flat shoes. They are a stylish and elegant type of women's footwear that features a distinctive design. These shoes are characterized by a cutaway or open-sided design which leaves the arc of the foot exposed, making them a chic choice. Dorsey flats can add a touch of elegance to your ensemble while keeping your feet comfortable. Number 4, loafers for ladies. They're a popular and versatile style for women's footwear. Loafers are known for their slip-on design and low or no heel, making them comfortable and easy to wear. They come in various materials, colors, and designs to suit different occasions and outfits. Ladies' loafers are suitable for both professional and casual settings. Number 5, flat mules. They're a type of women's footwear characterized by their slip-on design and open back, which allows for easy on and off and provides comfort to your feet. The shoes are typically flat or have a very low heel. Flat mules are easy to wear and are perfect for providing comfortable and fashionable options to your feet. Flat mules are easy to wear and are perfect for providing a comfortable and fashionable option for your feet. Number 6, we have sandals. They're a type of open-toed footwear that are typically designed for warm weather and casual wear. They're characterized by their strap-based construction, which leaves most of the foot exposed. Sandals come in various styles and designs to suit different occasions and preferences. Sandals are popular for their comfort, breathability, and suitability. Ladies' flat shoes represent a diverse and essential category of women's footwear known for their comfort, versatility, and style. There are a wide range of options to choose from. Flat shoes are a staple in many women's wardrobes, offering a timeless and functional addition to their footwear collection. That is it here on Chic in Style. My name is Sylvia Wanja.
Okay, we are back, and after the Chic and Tell, umesema your favorites ni opens.
Yes, and loafers.
And loafers, yeah. So mine would be loafers, and itakwanga na favorite kweli. I think it depends with
open heels
sometimes. Open heels. Open heels ziko sawa, but it also depends with what the outfit I'm wearing.
True.
So it's not your favorite, but now at least you've seen the kind of shoes that you have and you should have actually. Thank you so much for tuning in today. That has been Chic in Style. Now we're getting into hit the gym because you need to be stronger than your excuses.
Yes.
And of course, we really appreciate you for joining us. We've had an amazing discussion. We'll be meeting next week. Up at the mid-morning, we'll be meeting next week. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
But if we don't, if we don't do it, if we don't come here,
be safe,
Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year. But we'll try and come so that you can have one last amazing.
But the Christmas is in how many days
next
time?
Week.
11 days to go.
Well, next week on
Monday.
No, the other week on
The
Monday.
other week, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much. My name is Rachel Kahugo.
And I am Faith Mwema. Please, I don't know what to say, but continue working on yourself. Based on what we've discussed today,
Yeah.
continue working on yourself. There's no break, by the way.
There's no break.
Yeah.
There's literally no break.
Sure.
So we'll see you there, next week, God willing. But until then, sisi tutapatana na we Rausha on Monday. And of course,
maybe we'll see each other today in the evening. From 3 to 7, Monday to Fridays, and on
The
Sundays
Vibe Show.
from 5:30 a.m.
Okay.
On Baraka Sunday.
Sawa sawa. Bye.
Bye.
See you. We're getting into Hit the Gym. Hi guys, welcome to yet another episode. This is Hit the Gym, and today we are here to hit the gym. We want to have some workouts, and today I'm not here alone. I'm here with our trainer, fitness trainer, Rogers. Thank you for having us today.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Now, today, this is when you call your friends, you call your family, call everyone when you're need to work out, but everyone needs to work out.
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't matter you go tired or whatever, you need to work out. So call everyone when you're going to watch so that you can work out together. Now, today we're talking about quads.
Yeah, quads.
Yeah, we want to work out some quads and, but before to answer, what are the benefits of quads?
For the quads,
Yeah.
it strengthens lower body. It's good when you work on the quads, you avoid the knee injury.
Interesting.
And it's also to look good.
Just to look good. Okay, to better your physique.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's start.
Sure.
What are some of the workouts that you do for quads?
There's so many workouts for the quads. There's so many, but we'll do few.
Okay.
We have the goblet squat. So for the goblet squats, I'll demonstrate them. Goblet squat, dumbbell.
Okay.
Yeah. So you do like 3 sets, 10 reps. You can try. Just give me 10.
Can I use this?
Yeah, sure.
This is 5 first technique. Yeah. So, see. So that one, quite hard, but still manageable. So yeah, after that?
After that, we will do the lunges, stationary lunges. For the lunges, you can use even one dumbbell. So chukua to you. Mama nikupe 50 kg.
So,
you can do 50.
hey, no. Like this?
Yeah. So twende slow. So weight ikuje hii side. Then hiyo mkono weka tu hivyo. Yeah, twende ishikilie tu hapa. Atwende chini slow.
So it's better when you're doing this workout with a trainer?
Yeah, it's
than
good.
you do it alone?
Yeah, it's good with the trainer, when having a trainer.
So what are the dangers of doing such exercises alone?
At home, when you're doing the wrong form, you can get a lower back injury.
Okay. So before you engage in these workouts, you have to be very careful with what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And you said for the dumbbells at home, what can we replace them with?
At home, you can use the 5 liters container. Yeah.
Okay.
Fill with water. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Okay. So on to the next exercise.
For the next exercise, we do the leg extension. This might be your favorite workout.
I thought it was. I thought it actually was. But this is very hard, very manageable.
So we do 10 reps.
10 reps. Okay, can we like change it to?
No, so. Ashikilia hapa. Tuende push.
So for this, I'm already feeling the effects.
Yeah.
So that means it actually really works. But how long does it take for how long am I supposed to be working out so that I can see the results for this particular workout?
Yeah. You also need to eat you do it twice a week. Then it's just a matter of being consistent. You need to be consistent with your workout. Yeah.
And is there any like particular diet I'm supposed to follow when I'm working this out?
Yeah, it depends with what you want. You want to gain. When you want to gain, you need to eat more protein. Yeah.
So these exercises can help you to either gain or lose.
Yeah.
Depending on how you work out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, so after this, what's the next exercise?
We do the leg press.
Yours.
Leg press. Kuja tu.
Okay, this one is not very easy, but it's okay. That's how many kgs?
Just 10 kgs.
10. 10. We can't let her 5.
No, 10 is okay for you.
How do you know how many kgs one will need for an exercise? Or for a workout?
For a workout? Yeah, it depends on how much that the client is weighing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you have to do the...
Yeah, for example, someone who is weighing like, let's say 100 kgs. There are some workouts you're not supposed to give him or, yeah.
Okay. And for example, for someone who's like 50, can they use weights that are more than 50 kgs? Or
it's not advisable.
Okay, so it has to be like...
You need to get used to it. Yeah.
Or
you progress slow.
Oh, okay. Let's try this out.
So legs will be apart. Then you press first, then you unlock.
Okay.
Press kwanza iende juu, alafu na unlock hiyo side ingine. Tuende chini. Hapo. 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you can see, this is something that you can also do at home, but as you said, it's very advisable for you to do it at the gym so that you can do it with an instructor.
Yeah.
Right? So that's all for today.
Yeah.
You said there are more exercises, lots of exercises.
Yeah, there's so many variations of exercises.
Yeah. But these ones are the major ones.
The major one.
Okay. But of course, if you need to know more exercises, you can always go to the gym and ask for your instructor to guide you. And amesema hawanzi tu unaanza na the light ones as you proceed pole pole, but you also need to know what is your goal so that you know what you're supposed to eat as you continue to work out. This has been Hit the Gym. I hope and I really hope that you are going to be more stronger than your excuses. See you in the next episode. We have been here at Chester, and this is Hit the Gym with our trainer, Rose. See you in the next episode.
Hey guys, this amazing episode was shot at Chester Hotel. Join the Indigo Fitness Health Club so that you can also be fit. So you're all welcome. Remember, Chester Hotel, Indigo Health and Fitness Club. See you here.